Alrighty, now it's part 2. We are going to pull the souls for the card flip. So I guess we are going to get another legendary champion tonight because we are going to flip the cards until we get it and pull the souls till we get enough cards to flip to get the things. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. By the way, I'm Zero Brew. Welcome. I just pulled up my mythical champions, and if I get a mythical soul tonight, it needs to be one of the following. Obviously, we need to get anything on Empress to make him better, but we need to get 4-star souls for both Gizmak, especially Gizmak. Garal would be a luxury, but I do use Gizmak, Carnage, and trying to work in Empress into Live Arena, and I can tell you, for finally getting for Sigfrund, it makes a huge difference to get that extra 45% crit damage. So we got 335 on Sigfrund's crit damage, and not having that on these huge nukers makes a huge difference. Yeah, 245, so we need to get that up. 245 on that. And what do we have on old Gizmak? Yeah, 213, not good. But that being said, let's get on to it, and then we will be flipping cards as the second half of this vidya as well.
Real quick, click the link in my description to get a free Karato as well as Annex, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Player and Play on a PC and uninstall. Click the link in my description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Get an awesome start in Raid Shadow Legends with your free Karata Fox Hunter as well as 3 epic champions. Hit the link below and claim them today. I'll see you in the game. Woo!
So we're going to start off with our mortal Soulstones, and let's go. All right, and also we are live on the Twitches and the YouTubes, and we have predictions in. So we're counting our legendary and mythical souls. By the way, I didn't even look at my wish list, so probably should look at the wish list. Chat, y'all keep count because I'm going to lose count. I'm just here for entertainment purposes only. Dythy. Why is Dythy on my wish list? All right, hold on. Let's take a quick look at our wish list and figure some of this out. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Khan, which by the way, I just bought the soul for Khan today. I probably shouldn't have done that. Teox, I needed to get the 4-star soul for him. We got the 3-star for him. Yeah, so these are all my Unity champions and Khan. He's a big nuker. So that being said, let me take a look at my epics. I'll be right back. All right, wish list is all sorted out. We are good to go. I did make, did I make a change? Yeah, through Caden, and I just want to get the extra resistance on him. I don't know. Whatever, we'll figure it out. I didn't need the Venom Mage anymore, so we took that out. All right, here we go. Back to Mythicals, aka Lithicals. I think I already have a bigger Ashnar one. That'll be sold. Legendary, Lithical, Legendary, Mythicals. That's 2. If you're keeping track. All right. Well, there you go. Tunisia, Ashnar. Let's go. Come on. Do. Come on. We need some Lithicals. Do. I don't know why I'm singing. I need to stop. Lithical. By the way, I needed it to be 4 stars. But I did get the 4-star. And Argaz a double wishlet hit triple. I can't even speak. And I've lost kind of legendaries. I think that's 5 now. Yeah, so yay and boo. So while I was on vacation, I had the opportunity to buy the Teox, and I was going to go buy the 4-star Teox. I already have a 3-star. And then today I bought the 3-star Khan because I was like, oh, he's a defense-based nuker. I need that extra defense. He's also on the wish list. By the way, we got the Argaz. That's amazing. I am actually going to go ahead and awaken him. That's huge for him. That's huge. Also, yeah, that's absolutely huge. So let's get that on real fast. And I do like using him. We've done a video on him as well. I want to see what his total stats are coming in on. He's not the biggest, but he can hit actually pretty decently. So that extra 38% crit damage takes him up to 210. We weren't even in the 2s on him because we were focusing on his HP. So that could help him do a lot more damage. And again, I think it's A1 heals. Yeah, based on the enemy max HP or based on max HP. So anyway, good champion. Glad we got that. So let's change out the wish list on that. And you know what I'm going to do? I know exactly what I'm going to change it out to. I'm going to change it out to Supreme Taco Kill because I want better ones for the poisons for him. Hold on, be right back. Yeah, so I did already have a 5-star Ashnar. I don't think I will use that 1-star Ashnar, so we'll sell that as well. So, all right, let's get back to it. You know what to do when we do what we do, whatever that means. I don't know. I think the count is up to 5. Hopefully someone in chat is keeping track, a moderator or something. That's 6. That's the 6th Lithical. By the way, we have 5-star souls for the Hansel and Gretel, so 3 stars is not going to help us. We do have multiple Chimars. I don't know if we need that as well. Let's see. I think that's 7. Luminology said the prediction does not cover lithicals. Yes. So I said do mythicals and lithicals in my brain. Y'all, Zero Brew's brain don't know how to work right, if y'all didn't know that already. So lithicals it is. We just made a new version of a champion. They're half red, they're half gold. Together, they make the lithical champion. I think we're at 8. What's our number? I have something in my eye. I apologize. I'm not stopping the video while I try to figure it out. Come on. Also, just talking about it while these are popping off. A lot of people were controversial about them moving the numbers. These used to be worth 100, 1,000, lithical, and 5,000, and they have adjusted the numbers. I think in this one it's 4,500 for the big Eternal Soulstones, and then honestly, when they did Freya, I think they dropped down to 600. So it's now 80. You can't see her there. 80, 800, and 4,000. Used to be like 4,500, 1,000, 1,000, or at least 90, 900, 4,500, or something like that. I don't know, maybe up to 5,000. But they do change these numbers, so just that's the player way. And I guess depending on how they like the champion or whatnot, or how valuable they think the champion is, they will increase or decrease the value that you get from the souls. Anyway, let's make room. Alrighty, so we got more souls to pull. By the way, I realize I just don't have enough room to pull 200 souls. You only get so many blues. I don't even know where our count is. If you didn't know, between recording sessions, it's been 10 or 15 minutes. Chat's been watching me live very patiently. We love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Making us create the sausages live. Watching it happen live. All right, so we are officially at 8, chat says. All right, can we get some lithicals? If you don't know, that's the new term of the day. It kind of just, my brain merged the two words together, dyslexia style. That's number 9. It's a vassal. I think I already have a 1-star vassal. I don't think I've awakened him. Doom Tower champion, I think. It's hard to keep track. Day in and day out. Oh my God. All right, we'll be right back. By the way, chat's being so amazing to go with me on how long this is taking, because I don't actually have a lot of room in my soul collection. I really wish when you have some of these lesser souls, it would tell, like if you clicked it right here. So Plam, if you see this video, it would be amazing if it popped up and said, like, I guess you have this here, but it would be awesome if it popped up and says, hey, you already have D-Jam is what I call her. You already have a D-Jam and she's 4-star already awakened. So you don't need this 4-star soul. Now, I know you kind of get that by clicking this if they don't pop up, but then you got champions you've never built. And it's like, well, what if I need to build them? Perfection Wars hard, yada, yada, yada. So I just say, Plam, it would be really awesome if we didn't have to go look up these champions individually, but let's get back to it. Here we go. I'm pulling these four solos. We'll go back to the 10 rips. By the way, I had my stuff set on the 10 rips only, which I really like that the coins are in sync with that. All right. I don't even know where we're at on our lithical count. Chat'll keep me informed. 8 or 9 or something like that. Somewhere around there. Chat'll let me know. All right, here we go. We got 80 more. 9 lithicals. Here we go. Come on. I think we invented a new term today. It's going to be lithicals from now on out. Landed 1. Was not a 4-star. I think we already have a 2-star on Garal. We got an Orn. Okay, cool. That's another one. All right. We're up to 11. Come on. I need, please let me get that 4-star Teox or something juicy. Come on. Pretty please with sugar on top. Did nobody go with 13 plus on the predictions? Just like everybody's loses if he keeps getting more. Oh, there's another lithical. Lazarius. That's 12. 13. It's a Laz. It's a Laz. By the way, I am stockpiling the mythicals like it's my job. Yeah, but I'm not getting the ones I actually need. I think I can sell the Garal too. And this is what I mean. Yeah, so Garal has a 3-star already. And I already knew that because I looked at that at the beginning of the video. But again, I can't keep track of it all, and they just force you to go in and try to remember all that. And I would never make a second Garal. So Garal, you're out. I will hold on a second, Mikagi. Not that I need it, but you never know, right? So, all right, let me make room. All right, rapid fire, come on. We do 3 rapid fires in a row. Lithicals, where we at? Boom. Blade Master. Boom. Noble. Boom, we said 13 plus. Fushan, however you say his name. All right, we gotta make room. Hold on 1 second. All right, last 20 of these small Soulstones. Let's get them done. Come on. Lithicals are on fire. I think we're up to 16 now. Make it fast. All right, here we go. What did we get? A Harima, a champion that I don't own. I really wish I'd pulled it tonight. But we got Moto instead. Old Quasimodo. All right, Yaneska. Well, we should have really upped the chances on our situation. All right, let's take a quick look. We've got these 27 Immortals, so let's see where we are on our card flipping. And in fact, I'm not even going to pause it right here. Let's go ahead and move over to the card flip. So I like to go counterclockwise. By the way, we've already landed 2 rares in a row. Is this rare? Whatever this is. Yeah, the blues. 2 blues in a row. Can we land a 3rd blue in a row? Please. No, of course that gets reset. There it is. And there it was. If we had just picked this corner instead of that corner, we could have gotten the 3 in a row. Let's go. All right, green. Green. Give me 1 more green. Blue, blue, blue. Give me blue. That's a purple. That's a legendary book. Okay, 3 greens in a row. All right, we got a little something, something. Got an epic book that we don't need on this account. Awesome. Alrighty. Alrighty. We are getting all of the fragments for this dude. 6-star speed glyph. We'll take that. I'll take that. That's what's up. And we're out of pulls. So let's go get some more situations going and let's pull some more. By the way, how many fragments was that? Just out of curiosity, and I will min-max this. So we got 47 out of the 100 we needed for Gracho, aka Diablo looking dude. Alrighty, so we've got room, we're ready to go. We're gonna pull 20 Immortals and then we're gonna go do some more card flips and see where that lands us. So here we go. 400,000 silver just to pull the souls you have on your account. There we go. I think we lost track. I think we might have got like 17 Lithicals, but the 4-star Lord Shazar, I don't think I have that for him. I do have one. Oh, we got, please let it be. By the way, we need Galathier. We need the soul for Galathier. Not Galathier, that is the soul for Galathier. We need, what's his face? Empress, please. Give me a soul for Empress. Make it big, make it a 5 or a 6-star soul for Empress. Pretty please, with sugar on top, Polarium. Please. They gave me a 6-star soul, but that is the wrong champion. Ooh, all right, that was 16,000 points on that event. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna pull one more to grow on. One more to grow on. All right, and that's a blue one. Rip opportunity. All right, let's go take a look at the cards. All right, we got a big juicy 17 card flips ready to go for you right now as we intermingle them, and we'll kind of see where we land on this champion. All right, we do need to get more 3s in a row. I don't know how many more of those we can get. We are on purple right now, so I'm just gonna go down the line vertically. That's a blue. That's a purple. That's a green. That's a green. Give me 1 more green. Yay! Hercules. Got a whole bunch of core hammers. Not so good. Boo. Let's hope for another 3 greens in a row. Ugh. All right. Blue. Green. Purple. 1 more purple, please. This is the big juicy chest. Oh, where to go? Rip. Okay, either one of those were the 2 that I was going with. Alrighty, let's see. How does that get us? Where does that get us on the fragment summons for old dude? 87 of 100. All right, so you know what? Without further ado, we're just gonna go straight and rip the Eternal. 6-star Empress, please. 3, 2, 1, go. 1,000. Relic Keeper. Womp, womp, womp. All right, bad Eternal Soul pull, but that does give us 4 more pulls. Let's see. We need 13 more shards. By the way, we also need a green. So let's see. Green's going to be here. Sight 3 blues in a row. How interesting. How interesting. 2 blues. Can we get a third one? Nope. That was where the green was. Last one. By the way, we only got 5 shards out of that, right? So we need just a few more. I think we're gonna have to go all the way, and that's typically what has to happen. I want to verify. Actually, we didn't get any. I take that back. So that just shows you only needed 13. But yeah, you know what? Here we go. Give me some juicy Empress, please. Yeah, we skipped out on the Empress. I really needed that too. Really. I always click the wrong red dots here. Here we go. 13 points. That's 10. So we are 50-50 away from pulling another one. And by the way, one more Immortal Soulstone will get us one more card flip. Let's see. It's purple. It's not good. A 5-star Soul Drinker. I don't even think I can actually do that. Actually, I can. Take it back. Here we go. Soul Drinker, you're good to go. We're not going to ever use you. Maybe. Maybe in Faction Wars Hard. All right. Last card flip. Let's go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a 0 by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mama told me to pick the very best one, and you are not it. I lied. You were it. All right, and so we're going to close out this video, but before we do, I want to take one more look at the calendar. So here's how I'm playing it. I did skip the summon rush here. We are getting the 50 points from this. We were able to get the pull one, get one, so that's really cool. That was on a different video. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to skip the Corrosive event. It's not fun to do. Unfortunately, this is their big thing. And we did farm pinpoint on the first 2 dungeon events that they did like this that were a lot easier, or not a lot easier, but more, they were faster to run, and you could run 30 where I can only run 29. It's very slow and it's not 100%. So I feel like I'm wasting my energy here. So I'm just, and I'm out of room on my account too in terms of energy. But I was looking ahead because you can technically farm this with your other events like Dungeon Divers and Spider. But the way the calendar is shaping out, I think I'm gonna skip Spider Thursday, Friday, and actually just run it completely on Saturday, and then start Sunday on Fire Nights and complete out the Dungeon Divers, because we'll have to go for those as well. That being said, I am going to skip the Corrosive event. So final shard, and then we'll get an extra 100 for something else. Maybe we get 1 or 2 little mortal soulstones or whatever, and we get this. Actually, 1 mortal soulstone and my 3 daily Dungeon Divers is probably enough to get it. So final shard, let it be Empress, pretty please, with sugar on top. 6 stars, not gonna be greedy. It's blue, not, oh, it's a chopper. Get to the chopper. Arnold, you're terrible. All right. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, do all the things. Much love, and special shout out to the Twitch and YouTube live watchers. They have watched us do this event for the last 2 hours. I think they've enjoyed the dopamine hits. We got the dopamine hits and making the predictions, but I need to let them go now. So much love. We'll holler at you next time. Bye.